say a lot of people don't fucking know you could rap your ass off because you'll never release any of your fucking rap tracks.
I don't know. There might be lurking somewhere around the internet. Eh?
Put it out there, but you'll never know what his name was. Ooh. But yeah, what was your first exposure to, like, you know, rap, you know, R&B, and, you know, American sort of?
For me, I just remember the first tape my dad ever played for me was "Hotter Than July" by Stevie Wonder, and had this song on it.
True.
Had this song on it called "Do Like You," and I think I put that on repeat for like 3 years. Like, and after that, it was a done deal. Like, I loved R&B music.
Fucking
like,
3 years, guys.
Just spoke to me, eh? And I was a kid.
Use that microphone, you fucking.
I was a kid. Sorry, sorry, guys. Yeah. But yeah, I was just a kid. But this, yeah, it was just speaking to me, and I really enjoyed it. And from there, I think one of the most memorable like rap experiences for me, I would have been like 10, maybe 11, and I got the Marshall Mathers LP.
True.
Yeah. And
Bars.
I didn't know it was rated R. And I turned it on, and I was like, "Phew, like, what's he saying?" Like, but something intrigued me about it, eh? Like, you know, the way he would put everything together, and like the beats, and even the characters that he would portray in these songs. Like, it was such a, I don't know, it was a crazy thing for me to like just to listen to that, and I became obsessed with it. What freaked me out at first, I became obsessed with it as a kid, and yeah, that was probably a big part for me for rap.
See, that's why I want to ask those things, because, you know, it's funny because you can sort of tell in the way that you write, even, you know, your vocal shit, there's still a big element of, you know, like rhyme.
Yeah, I like bars, man. I
What
like bars.
What a bar stars guy.
I'm a bars kind of guy, bro, you know?
I swear I'm going to leak all your shit one day. Just fucking roll up with the USB. Just fucking smash it all out on some like fucking random distro kid.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The lawyers will come knocking, brother.
Bro, listen, all right? They don't know. There's no Will Singe on that, my guy. All right? Ilche. Hurus. Man, big shout out to Spaniard, eh? He's fucking taking over the world. Spaniard for Prime Minister 2026. You see that shit? Did you see that shit? Bro, you gotta fucking watch that cunt. He's the new Australia, anyway. Bro, love him. Anyway, sorry. Bit of a diversion there.
Nah, you good.
What about performance experience, bro? Like, what was your first, you know, experience where like you fucking were up on the mic, getting in front of people?
Performing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boss.
The first time I ever performed was like a talent show at my school. I would have been in like year 2. Got on stage, just shit it, bro. And just like, yeah, I choked hard, bro. And I ran off the stage, eh? Just
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, nah, bro, this isn't for me.
Actually?
Yeah, bro, nah, yeah. I just like...
What were you doing? Singing?
Yeah. I just got on
Talk
stage.
in the mic, man. I fucking want to hear
I just got on stage and I just freaked out. I was fucking so young, man. I was 7 or 8, you know. And I looked at the crowd and I was just like,
And they put you as a main event as well, hey?
No, it was a talent show, bro. Like, they were like, thank goodness.
They had their tomatoes ready, G. No?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I thought. That's why I ran as fast as I could off the stage.
But what about in terms of
in terms of like proper performing?
Yeah, like, and the other thing I'm probably going to ask you, because like I don't really even know this, like, did you know, because obviously in terms of your skill, it's pretty elevated. I know you've done like you know, like lessons and shit like that at some stage, but earlier on, how was that cultivated, or was it, you know what I mean, like?
Oh, I just ran in the family. I mean, my dad's a musician. He's a singer-songwriter, also a guitarist, bass guitarist, and then all of his brothers, like, mean singers, like, used to have the meanest jams out the back. But, and just being raised like that, like, being from the culture that we're from, like, I guess I was really lucky in that sense, because that's where my music comes from, bro. Like, I couldn't really tell you it came from anywhere else, bro, but just being immersed in it constantly. Yeah. You know, my dad would come home from work, grab his guitar, and it's on for like a couple hours, like, fucking, you know, since I was a kid, so... It was only a matter of time, bro. And like, I remember my mum brought home this karaoke machine one day.
Really?
I was like, I would have been 12, man. And I figured out how to rig it up to like record what I was singing on the karaoke machine onto tape. Through my dad's, like, my dad had this thing that like would record onto tape. So I figured out how to rig it all up, and I did it. And then that was like the first time I ever recorded something. And
Really?
I recorded something. I mean, my dad had recorded me as a kid doing songs, but the first time I figured it all out and just like put it all together, like, it was a cool experience, like listening to myself back on tape. I hated my voice, but
Yeah, but that's funny as well, because that's sort of like I don't know if a lot of people know about you, how self-sustainable you are as an artist, as far as like,
yeah, no,
even watching you, as long as I've known you, you've always been, and I'll go into this probably a little bit further in terms of you as a person, from my view, but you've always been really handy with, being able to record, produce, reproduce. If I ever send you shit, like, you're really quick to be able to, yep, cool, I've got a premix, like, bang, 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 bang. You really haven't
I
fucked
love
around
it
in that regard. You know what I mean? Like,
I love it. I just like, I didn't have a patience. I was an impatient kid. And like, I was doing this singing thing at 14, 15. I used my savings to like, buy a computer so I could record myself on it.
Yeah.
On GarageBand and stuff. And I guess like from there, like I would ask producers or like other people, like, can we work on this? And the producer would turn around and be like, yeah, I'll get something to you in like a couple of weeks. I was like, fuck, a couple of weeks? Bro, I got this in me right now, like.
Still on these ones, like, yeah, fucking oath.
So from there, it's just like, I taught myself how to record myself. Then engineering just is an ongoing thing. And, I taught myself how to play piano. Oh, well, I got a few piano lessons growing up. And then I kind of went off from there watching my friends. And then from there, my dad tried to teach me guitar. And, like, we used to get into it real hard. So, like,
What do you mean?
Oh, man, we just didn't have patience for each other, man. Like, he wouldn't, like, he would just not have patience for me to, like, mess something up, Like, yeah. So I kind of took the guitar and, like, took as much knowledge as he gave me and kind of, like, just ran with it myself. Direction. Yeah. But I also, like, I learned saxophone for, like, 7 or 8 years, too. That was one of my first instruments.
Fuck, what a multi-instrumentalist.
You see, I never said I could play it now, though. You said I hook me, eh?
Bro, stop.
I never said I could do it now, but like... Bro, is it hot in here, man?
No, because I need, like, genuine reactions.
What type of questions are these?
Bro, hard-hitting. No,
bro, how do you want me to react to these fucking questions?
Mate, however you want, bro. Just keep it real. Listen.
Keep it rizzy, boss.
Listen. Getting a manager.
Yo.
So, like, how do you establish, and this is probably, like, one that's good sort of insight, especially for, like, young guys coming up. Because, like, I'll give you an example, right? So,
I like your,
oh, what the fuck?
I like your ones, boss. What is it?
Guys.
What is that?
That is fucking hectic.
That's a stink beetle. Oh, it's a rhino beetle, eh?
Fuck, he's going to fly at my head, eh?
Bro, they sting, man.
They don't sting, bro. It's a Christmas beetle.
That's not a Christmas beetle, bro.
Is that a Christmas beetle?
Hell no. It's not Christmas.
Bro, it's a Christmas beetle.
Bro, that's a rhino beetle. You can't zoom in, eh?
It's not a rhino beetle, bro.
Bro, look at its front. Look at its head, bro.
Bro, you got me cross-eyed on it. Anyway, listen.
Bro.
Fuck. Oh,
bro, don't let it in there.
It's going in my sleep.
Bro. Fucking Bear Grylls over here, man.
No. Oh, he doesn't want to leave. All right, anyway. He's going to take off and probably fucking punch us in the face. Anyway.
You just dropped him, mate.
Getting it. He'll fucking drop you. Sick him. Anyway. So anyway, getting a manager.
Yeah.
Right? Because, as an example, as I was going to say, I had a dude hit me up at the moment, and like, bro, when I say like I'm managing like, Double L, the Corrupt Consortium guys, it's more about me just using my connects and sort of try to facilitate them with shit that they don't have. Like, oh, you need to get on radio, let me organize that. You need to get, in the studio with this producer, work here, work that, get a clip done, whatever. I'm just there to help. But then I have someone hit me up, today, be like, hey man, this guy, I just know a rapper that needs a manager. I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm mad. I don't know who the fuck cunt is. Because the guy still hasn't told me. But then second of all, I'm like, my question is like, why do you want me specifically though? That's the question. I don't want to just someone to be like, oh, I want a manager because fucking whatever. Julian has to have brought something really fucking dope to the table, and like, I definitely want you to like elaborate on that. But like, what made you go, because if you guys had known each other for a long time, when was the point where you're like, yo, Julian, bro, just jump in and fucking help me now because like I need that assistance?
I just like ended my management contract and recording contract with Sony, and what?
Look,
she's moving fast, eh?
Yeah,
so I just done that, and it's just committed suicide, eh?
R.I.P. No, he's still alive. They're fucking heavy duty.
And yeah, Jules had come along, and like I was bouncing a lot of ideas off him, man, and like he's just very switched on, bro. Like,
oh, bro,
he's like, yeah, he's like I can't compare him to anyone else, bro. Like, he's definitely like he's just a very switched on guy, and when he knows he wants something and when he knows how to do something, like he'll go to the nth degree and he'll get it done, eh? And that's the type of commitment that I needed, eh? And like I knew that I could learn a lot from him in terms of promoting myself online. Like, this guy had done the groundwork online before anyone else was online. Like, he just used to catch it early, bro. Like, he was hungry for it, and that's what I needed, bro. And someone also to hold me accountable, because I was hungry too, bro. I was smashing out 2 videos a week. I mean, yeah, a week, bro. Like,
fuck, more than that.
No, it was 2 videos a week, but like that's a lot, man. Like,
oh, no,
for a couple months,
uploading.
man. Like,
yeah. Sorry, I thought you were just recording them.
And that's when YouTube was really starting to take off.
How did he? I mean, obviously, what was his biggest? Was the online presence his biggest contribution in early days? Because I know obviously that progressed to other shit, but like, what was his biggest like contribution to your success in the early days?
Yeah, it'd be like my online like the promotional aspect online, of like how to tailor exactly how you want to push this artist, and like how to kind of get people to like notice you and stuff like that, and it was dope, man. Like, and then obviously like the streaming game came in, and we were like one of the first to catch it, bro. Like, you know, we were kind of like way onto that because of him, bro. Like, he would do the groundwork on stuff like that, and bro, he was on
point, bro.
And then obviously like the financials, bro. Like, man, like yeah, bro. I like
without saying like
not trying to flex on anyone, bro. Like, because
not trying to flex on anyone.
Some of that shit's ridiculous to me, man.
The chains are like, fucking legit.
Nah, but it's like, yeah, like you can really make some crazy money in this game,
but
bro.
you got to know
how to work it, bro.
Like, how to work it. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, I don't feel it yet, but maybe I'll give Julian a bit of a fucking buzz, eh? Yeah?
I might get back to you next year, bro.
Oh, bless. Haram. Yeah, man.
He's living it up at the moment, bro.
Is he really?
I gotta go see him.
All right. I'll just send him like a fucking drop in the ocean fucking message on Instagram. Hey, Julian.
Nah, just jump in the suitcase, bro.
How are you? Oh, yeah, true. All right. You know, you're over in LA, you're working, and I know you sort of said that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and, you know, fuck, shit happens with labels, man. Trust, I know.
Yeah.
But, you know, how did the work rate then start to shift? How did the focus start to shift? And then, you know, what were your thoughts on it? How did you feel at the time? How do you feel now about it?
For me, like, looking in hindsight, bro, I fucked up, eh? Like,
What do you think it was that you fucked up, but?
I got comfortable, bro. Like, true. I hit the brakes, bro, and I don't know why the fuck I hit the brakes, man. Like, that was my problem, eh? Like, I got comfortable, and I was like, you know what, man? I've done so much work up until this point, and look, it's gotten me here. I'm in a 3-bedroom house. I pay all the rent myself. I pay all the bills. Like, live in a nice neighborhood. I got a nice car outside. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, yeah, but bro, you ain't gonna be good forever. And sometimes, you know, living in that moment can get carried away a bit. You can get carried away a bit, bro. Like, thought I was good, and yeah, I let the work rate slow up, and through that, like, you know, I started having problems with my label, and not problems, but just like having creative differences with my label, and like, you know, I ended in a whole project, and it was too urban to put out.
Really?
Yeah. And like, it kind of hurt me, bro, because like, you know how much I put into my music, man. Like, everything's a story from my life, and I sit there and I'll produce everything and go through tens and thousands of fucking mixes and different vocals, arrangements, and yeah, like, I put a lot of work into it. I even got to work with one of my favorite singers, like songwriters of all time on it, and like, yeah, and it still never came out, and I was like, I was pretty gutted, bro. Like, that's when it started kind of going a bit south for me, bro. Like, I was in the city by myself, man. Like, I had a few good friends, but at the same time, like...
Are you talking about LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very,
No, I
like...
feel you.
I felt alone, bro. Like, and I was making all these rash decisions and shit like that because I was living in the fucking city of dreams and I was starting to become a dreamer, bro. Instead of a doer.
A fucking worker.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Like,
bro, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy to hear because I can fucking certainly relate in some aspects in terms of like you know you feel exhausted, you feel as though you've done a lot of work up until this point, and you want someone else to fucking share the load, you know what I mean, and stuff like that as well.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, no, like that's not a thing, man. Like, you can keep going, bro. As long as there's fucking breath in me, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You can keep going, man. Like,
yeah, man.
And how old was I? What, 26, 27, bro? Yeah. Bro, you ain't done no fucking work.
Amen.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Amen.
Like, you get to sit back and do like, and
straight up.
And so, bro, I had to pay the price for it, man. And I'm not, like I said, I'm a realist. I don't fucking sit here and bullshit myself and look in the mirror and go, man, you did this and did this. No, I'm the guy that goes, oh, bro, you fucked up here. You did this wrong. Like, look, take the lessons from that and let's rework it. Let's come back harder, bro. Like, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
2021, my guy. What
2021.
No. COVID for you, like, you know, some people really got fucked up in COVID in terms of, you know, mentally. Yo, I'm not talking about getting high.
Nah.
You did it fucking smash you?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get it wasn't a productive year?
Oh, bro, like, I had a really dark year last year, eh? And that's why I think I can sit here now and just be, like, as open as I am. Because, like, yeah, I didn't have a very nice year last year.
Fuck.
But, bro, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh, it's just me. Like, everyone didn't have a good year last year, man. Like,
I know what you mean. Well, that's
everyone, it was a year of introspection, as my friend Tegan says, like, you know, we weren't allowed outside, so we all ended up in here.
Bro, without doubt.
And through that, like, bro, we go through life, man, not dealing with so many things in here, bro, and in here. And, like, we just externalize because, like, it's easier to do, you know, like, it's easy to just take my time up with, you know, seeing this person
like
talking
deflect, right?
shit and blah, 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 blah. As soon as we got stuck at home, bro,
this
like,
person talking shit.
Yeah, like, but as soon
as
soon as we got home, like, by ourselves in quarantine, man, like, it was fucked up because we had all these demons, and at the end of the day, we knew it wasn't any of these people that we may have been talking about. It's us, bro. Like, we're feeling like this, and we have to do the work, and we've been putting all this work off on ourselves, and I've been putting so much work off on myself, bro. Like, I hadn't got closure from, like, a past relationship, and, like, you know, it was my own doing of how that all unfolded, and then, you know, a lot of family stuff was happening at the same time, and just getting older and seeing, like, you know, time does take its toll on people, man. Like, it's just what it is, and that's a part of life. And it really hit hard last year. And at the same time, like, obviously, like, I didn't really know if I wanted to keep doing this music thing, man, because I couldn't sit down and I couldn't write anything that I was happy with. Yeah. And I was like, bro, this just feels like a fucking chore to me, man. Like, I don't like this shit, man. Like, I'm sick of it, eh? Like, you know, I did everything that I could, but it just, I didn't get to where I needed to be, and, like, here I am again, like, stuck, bro. Like, you know.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, it was heavy.
Cause you haven't really, like, told it to me like that as well. That's fucking crazy to hear, man.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm getting a bit, like, emotional about it, eh?
No, bro, no.
It was a hard time, bro. Like, it was shit, man, and I was just by myself, and I was just like, fuck, like.
But here you are now, bro. Like, fuck, look at you now, bro. Like,
I'm definitely, like.
So moving out of it, because I don't want you, like, fucking too caught up in that.
Nah, what happened? I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, how'd you transition out of that?
Yeah, like, I got to a really dark phase in my time, and it got to, like, mid-year last year, and it was my birthday, bro. And, like, me and Donnell Lewis share the same birthday. And he was in the city.
Fucking loosey-goosey Donnell.
Yeah, I love that man, bro. Like,
shout out to Donnie.
Shout out Donnie. But no, it was
tag Donnie in this.
it was hard. It was our birthday, and he had rented this he rented this penthouse for us to have a party at. And so I rocked in there, bro. Took a bit of weed with me, and like, cause bro, like I'm not really like a party head, man. I like to chill.
Yeah, chill.
And and so I went in there, and yeah, before anyone got there, like we were smoking, drinking, like just chopping it up, and then I had this huge
chopping it up, literally.
Yeah, like I had this huge overwhelming feeling, and like before anyone got there, I was like, oh, Donnie, like I'm gonna go home, bro. He's like, what? Like, yeah, bro, like, fuck, just not really feeling very well, eh? So I went home, and, yeah, I don't know, like, I just had a few really, like, real bad days, and then Don said he was leaving, so I was like, you know what, bro, like, I'm going to drive off with you, and I'm going to stay in Brizzy.
You went to Brizzy?
Yeah, and I was only meant to be there for a week, and then...
You stayed there for ages?
Because they closed the borders, and I was like, you know what, I'm enjoying myself up here, like, I don't have, like, a crazy bed, I don't have, like, you know, heaps of room, but... I got the vibe, I got my bros, and like, you know, I just got a single mattress and on the studio floor, and like, this is back to the basics, bro. Like, straight up. Show us you can do the same shit with all this, like, you know, fucking amazing studio gear. Show us you can still do the same thing with this setup right here. Show us why you love it, you know, like, yeah. And that's where I found it, bro. Like, it was sick, man, and that's why I'll forever be like, bro. I'll be thankful to Don, bro, like. Because he doesn't even know what he did for me. That was a massive turning point in my life last year, bro. Like, yeah.
Fuck, bro. And we're also, glad to have you the fuck back, my bro.
Yeah, hard. And also, like, meeting Sesh there, like, he was going through a bit of, like, a hard time as well. And, like...
So you guys could relate?
Bro, yeah, 100%. And, like, we were just working, like, on our own separate stuff. And Sesh just popped his head in one day. And, like, I wasn't really doing too much recording. He's like, bro, like, I just want to say, like, you know, if you ever want to do any work or, like, film anything, like, just in the room next to you, eh? Like... We can do that whenever you want. I was like, oh, fuck, really, bro? Like, oh, mad. And then that day, I recorded that WAP cover. Yep. The next day we filmed it. The next day it was out. And the next week it had 1 million views. And I was like, bro, that's how it happens, bro.
This is what you fucking do.
I love that shit, man. Yeah. Like, bro, and all I needed was someone like to just bounce some energy off, because, like, sometimes it becomes hard being the guy that's, like, really trying to push this, like, positivity and, like, really trying to push this, like, let's go, like, yeah, you fell down, but, like, let's see how you get up. Like, it's hard to be that guy all the time, man, in the room. Takes it out of you, eh?
Fucking oath, bro. It's like, you know, it's like the responsibility that comes with the fucking territory.
Totally,
you know
totally.
What I mean? And it is, bro. It's a bit of a fucking weight, man. You fucking, bro, I'm just glad, you know, because yeah, I feel you on that fucking those dark times can be really shaping to how you function. You know what I mean? And you either sit the fuck down. We stand the fuck up.
And the thing is, like, it's funny when, you know, you're being hurt or, you know, you're hurting, you always hurt the people you love the most around you. They're trying to make sure you're good for nothing, bro. Like, they don't want anything from you. They just want you to be good, and that's why I had to go away as well, because, like, even my parents, bro, like, my sister, like, I just need to treat them better, man, like, because they deserve the better me, bro, as well as myself, you know?
Fuck, bro, you're putting in fucking more work than just music, my bro. Fucking big ups.